Welcome to the Advanced EMT Refresher Course 100% online. This first video here is just to kind of go through an overview of how Blackboard is set up and what you need to do to complete the course. Okay. To start off, it'll open up to the announcements pages. Okay. Here, it's just got a brief overview of what you're going to see and how things are set up. Okay. On the left-hand side over here is our list of things you'll need to see. So announcements, here's the Learning Commons, which if you have questions, it'll take you to a new tab and help you with some resources that Western TC has to offer, from writing, communications, math support, peer tutors, library, everything that you guys all have access to. Next is Student Academic Health, also a link that will take you to information for getting help, whether it's emergency help, food pantry, anything that you might need there. The next one, Western Support Services. Also, more additional support services if you were to need them, computer services, anything like that. Okay, so that's just the first part up here. Next, you're going to see the assignments page. Okay. I'm actually going to make this so you see what you're going to see, not what I see. So next, you're going to see the assignments page. This will bring up each of the 7 modules, okay, along with the discussion board. Okay. You don't have to click down here to the discussion board, but it's there if you need quick access. So in each module, there's a set of items that you will need to complete. Module 1 has the first discussion, where you're going to discuss the pros and positives and negatives, pros, cons of the 3 supraglottic airways, combi tubes, King LTs, and iGels. And I'd recommend doing like a paragraph each, referencing a couple sources for each one. And then you have to respond to 2 classmates with a source. And then in each one, there's also going to be either some PowerPoint lectures. Here, there's a couple videos located throughout that I have recorded. Others are not recorded. It's just information for you to go through, along with some videos of the supraglottic airways, the CPAP, and a few additional videos here. Within there, there's some boundary courses that you will need to take a look at. So if you go to the syllabus and schedule, you can pull up the schedule, which will look like this. And it's going to tell you what is needed for each module. So the first module, review those lectures that I have. Only one recorded, right, is the airway management lecture. And then there's a couple boundary ones, respiratory distress with capnography, acute MI, and STEMIs that are located on the boundary website. And then each module has something a little bit different. The highlighted things are what's due in each module. So module 1, quiz and the discussion board. Module 2, just the quiz. Module 3 has a quiz, med math worksheet, and the second discussion board on Zofran and Toradol. Module 4 is a quiz. Module 5 is a quiz. 6 and 7 is just the final exam, right? There's no quiz for 6 and 7, along with some boundary courses throughout. These courses are all free to do as you go through there. And if you come in here, there's instructions on how to set up your account and boundary, and then you just go to the website here and find those courses. Okay. So the first one being respiratory distress, capnography for respiratory distress. So just copy that off there, go to the website, hit search. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Classroom, they'll have you log in. Then you just search for that course, right? Course catalog. Search, and there it is, right? So just click on that and do those courses for each one that is needed in there. Okay, so that's module 1. Module 2, set up very similar. Just a bunch of videos to review, or not videos, PowerPoints to review, a spot to upload your Boundtree certificates. So if you click on it, you just either just attach those files here and then hit submit. Okay, you can attach as many files as you want at one time, just like you normally would, or you can do multiple submissions, but I recommend completing all the certs first and attaching them there. Then you hit submit once done. That's all you have to do for those Boundtree certificates. Okay. So each module set up pretty much the same thing. In module 7, there's another one for your updated WMD certificate. So make sure you go onto the WIS-Train website and get that complete also. Contact information over here. This has my information there. My phone, if you were to need, this is a cell phone, so you can call or text that at any point. Try to stay between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. if at all possible. I try not to respond too much after that. And then there's also additional information in here from the college. Okay. Your grades. Okay. Here's here's the setup for the grades. So Boundtree certificates for module 1, module 2, module 5, and module 6, 7. Okay. So that'll be grades when you uploaded those. WMD cert, your discussion boards, your med math worksheet, and then each quiz will show up in here when you complete it. Syllabus and schedule. This has the online refresher schedule and syllabus. And then last is course info and resources. There's some more information here if you want to get into it and see. There's an EasyIO video, an acid-based review video, some skill sheets, the link to Boundtree again, and a few other additional things if you need them. Okay. And resources, got the skills procedure manual and the scope of practice. And then any additional web links that might be useful for you. Okay. If you have any questions as you go along, don't hesitate to text, call, email. Email is probably the easiest way to get a hold of me, and I get that around the clock. But I will try to stay between the 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. roughly time frame to respond. Okay. Again, any questions? Don't hesitate to contact me. Good luck and see you when you finish.